Motivational Mondays with Dre and Smiley. Smiley, man, what do you have for this Monday morning?
Man, I read this cool quote by Norman Vincent Peale. Tell me what you think about this, Dre. It says,
Okay.
when you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world.
Mm.
And I thought that was kind of profound because what does that say to you when you hear that?
Yeah. So the first few things that come to mind is that if we're living our lives correctly, we're constantly evolving and growing, right? Based on the things that we've been exposed to, the experiences we've had, etc. And as we grow, you know, the ideal is to have your surroundings grow with you. For example, let's say that you grew up in a community where everyone works at the mill, right? And they're living, good lives, productive lives, etc. You have an opportunity to take a field trip with your high school class. You're a senior to the city, the big city, where people are working in office buildings. You learn about investment bankers. You learn about just the many different roles you can have outside of working in the mill. So, one option is to come back and just kind of get back to your day to day as a senior and just surround yourself with these people that are, are doing what they've been doing for generations and be content with that. The other option is come back and reflect, how can I expose myself to more of this, right? Learning about investment banking, learning about the corporate world, etc., right? And through that, you change your environment along with the new exposure or experience that you've had. Those are my initial thoughts. So tell me your thoughts on that.
My thoughts are it's like when you read a book. You read a book about Africa, you've never been there, but now you kind of get this longing desire to want to visit Africa, or you get this. I remember as a kid, most kids, you always want to go to Disneyland, and I wanted to go to Disneyland because it was in California, and I remember going there the summer of my freshman year in college. I was like the biggest kid. I was just like, because you read it, you see it on TV, your thoughts. And before this mouse came into my mind as a kid, I had never thought about going to California. Never thought about going to
Sure.
amusement park with mouse and Daffy Duck. But when you read things and your thoughts change, your world changes because you it's now part of your collectiveness, your
Yeah.
realm, and you get an interest to explore. I remember I
Yeah.
took a cruise. I went up to Glacier Bay from Vancouver. Never thought about glaciers, but once I saw a glacier, I was fascinated in icebergs and all the powerful things. So your thoughts, by changing your thoughts, which I like to do by reading or watching some cool documentaries, it expands my world.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. I think that, again, if you're living your life through what I would call, correctly, it's subjective. At any rate, if you're living your life in a way that allows you to consistently grow and evolve through reading books, through exposing yourself to different things. I think again, the ideal is that you apply some of those things that you have been exposed to your world, so that your surroundings grow with you, right? Um, that's a portion of what success might look like. At the very least, this week, as you move, as everyone who's listening moves through their week, consider how you've grown recently, the past year, 2 years, 3 years, and how maybe there's opportunities to change your environment so that it's growing with you. Hope everyone has a great Monday, remainder of the week. We'll catch you guys on the next one.